Okay, so we're trying this again. We thought we already hit record, but when I checked on it, it wasn't recording. So we are playing Symphony of the Night, and, well, I'm supposed to be playing Symphony of the Night, and the controller got taken away from me because I'm really bad at it. And I couldn't figure out where to go next, and now for some reason, even though I found a way around, I don't have the controller still.
Well, that's what you get for not knowing how to get all the way around. Right?
You have played this game all the way through.
That's true. I have played it completely through.
So, the idea is that I was supposed to play it.
Is that the idea?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like it.
I don't really. I'm spoiled. I grew up with good controls.
This has excellent controls.
Uh-huh.
We already discussed the controls and how good they are.
Yes, but it didn't record.
That's true. So, this game has excellent controls. They're very precise, and,
Really? Tell that to the elevator that won't go.
The elevator was... Oh, yeah, I forgot there's no point in going there. The elevator is operated by a bad guy who has a random pathway, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, another save point. I remember this being here. Not. You want to explain what a Metroidvania is, since I already did it?
No.
You want me to explain what a Metroidvania is?
Yes.
I feel like we don't need to, but, I mean, we shouldn't need to, because everybody ought to know, but, you know. So, this is a game that kind of started the Metroidvania genre. This game, coupled with Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo, those two games together create what we called a Metroidvania. Obviously, by the name. And that's because they're both very similar, but either game doesn't really take all the cues of a Metroidvania. You just gotta combine them and suddenly you get this genre, which so many games have copied. And nowadays you get games that are taking it further and incorporating random generation of levels, so you get roguelike Metroidvanias, which is a different animal altogether.
You know what we're playing after this?
What are we playing after this?
Since you're playing this and you took the controller away, we're gonna play, what's that game you told me the other day?
I don't know.
Dark something.
Dark Souls?
No.
We talk about Dark Souls in every episode.
I do intend to play Dark Souls one of these days, just so I can be one of those people who has video of fighting the chicken and getting knocked off.
Yes.
Into the abyss.
What game now? I don't know what you're talking about.
The name really isn't coming to me. Darksiders.
Oh, Darksiders.
Yeah, we started that, and we decided we weren't going to play it when the child was awake, because it was kind of gory.
Oh, goodness. I forgot these guys were in here. Yeah, Darksiders is rad. Darksiders has a little bit of Metroidvania in its blood, because it's a kind of... So, Metroidvanias are characterized by maps that require you to backtrack in order to see the full map. So you go forward, you do all the jazz, you collect all the stuff, but then you end up at a door that won't let you through, and you have to backtrack and find out where you didn't go by looking at your map, and when you get to that spot... Man, these guys are obnoxious.
What are they supposed to be, zombies?
Yeah, well, I don't know, sort of. Some sort of ghoul. Look at their arms.
Why are they wearing pink dresses?
I don't know, because it's an old Metroidvania. I don't know. There we go. I can't get in there. Alright. Yeah, you actually can't get into that room for a long time. What was I saying? Alright, once you get the item that gets you through the door, then you can go further. And you fight more bosses. And you get another item that gets you through another spot. In Castlevania Symphony of the Night, it is... Specifically, it's usually different, like, animal forms that you can turn into. So you turn into a bat, and you can fly across the spikes. And you turn into mist at one point. And you can... I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you need health badly.
You can turn into mist, and then you can get through these steel bars at some point. And then there's wolf form, and I kind of forget what wolf form does. He can run fast. The wolf can run real quick. I kind of forget what you get for doing that.
Quick aside, why are there bad guys showing up in an area where there weren't previously?
Oh, that guy just smoked me?
You had 6 health.
I know. Well, I just saved it before that anyway.
Oh.
I backtracked and then I backtracked again. I don't know, because that was an empty room before. I actually don't remember those bad guys being there in the PSP version that I played.
It's probably because you're meant to go kill them right now, so they're showing up elsewhere.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't recall those guys showing up in that. That room's always been empty. Why are there 2 saved?
Because you must have accidentally hit no. Don't overwrite.
Oh, yeah, probably. There may be something down here in this hallway we can look at. I just got $1. Dang it. There's another closed door. Well, maybe there is only one way to go, and that's the way we've been dying. Do you want to play? I'll give you the controller.
No.
And I'll just turn on my monologue skills and talk about random video game stuff.
I'll try. I don't like this game.
It's amazing. It's really good. You don't understand the beauty of it.
The game's rather bloody.
Well,
For,
that's fine.
what it is.
It's fine. Blood is fine, I guess.
These guys have a fountain of blood that come out of them when they die.
Yeah, well, I think they're like the only ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Most bad guys in this game are monsters anyway. So as I was explaining before we found out we weren't recording, this game, spoiler alert, this game, at some point, people bought it and played it a lot, and it took a while for people to realize that with a certain combination of items...
That shouldn't be allowed.
In a specific spot of the game, you could actually unlock an entire another game, as it were, where the castle itself would flip completely vertical, and you could go from the top.
Are you freaking kidding me?
You do this. At some point, you do this, and then you can go from the top of the castle all the way to the bottom, because the top has become the bottom. It's quite remarkable. It's something no other game, as far as I know, had done at the time. And it blew people's minds, because I think it took them a while to find. I think you can play the game and beat it without even going inverted on the castle. They call it the inverted castle. It's a lot harder. The inverted castle is it's riddled with really hard bad guys who smoke you. And really challenging little platformy spots because everything's backward and upside down. I am tentatively looking forward to the new game by the guy who kind of came up with this game. I was just looking him up. Koji Igarashi, that was his name. And he's got a game coming out this summer called Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. And it's supposed to be the spiritual successor of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So it's not Castlevania, but it's basically Castlevania. It plays from what it looks like from the screenshots and the video and the little trailers that they have or whatever. It looks just like this, except with really pretty graphics. Because it's new, So I'm looking forward to that because I like this game. A lot of people are real milquetoast on it, though. It's people have a real middling opinion of it because it just didn't play that great when I played the demo. Wham. I've been monologuing for a while.
This is not my sort of game.
Really? You're not having it? Maybe you should go down to the spot I was in, all the way down, and fight those fish people over and over and over for an hour and gain a ton of levels so that everything is easier to kill. Although those guys can be challenging if you don't really figure out their pattern. They die in one hit. That's why they're like a simple thing to kill.
Am I going the wrong way?
No, you're going right. In fact, if you drop down, be careful because there's bad guys, but hit left. Oop, down left. There you go. You can get past those fast. Make sure to jump over these as soon as you see them come out of the floor.
Why can't I just...
Because they come out of the floor faster than you can hit them if you're just walking. I mean, you could do that, but it's going to take you a while to get through this room.
Can't I just go up levels by just killing these guys over
These guys won't give you as much experience, even though they still die in one hit. And they'll give you the whole bouncy rubber band thing and kill you.
Wow. I had so little health. How did I lose health so fast?
You did the bouncy rubber band thing. They juggled you like a pinball.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that I'm just about ready to say that I don't want to play this game anymore.
That's it, huh? One of the greatest games ever made.
Uh-huh.
Top of everyone's chart as one of the best games ever.
You know what one of the best games ever is?
Tell me.
That you were going to finish?
Tell me.
Half-Life 2.
Oh my word. You're going to bring up Half-Life 2?
Yep.
Oh my word.
You never even played Ravenholm.
Yeah, Ravenholm wasn't great.
Really?
I watched you play part of it.
Really?
Yeah. Don't I own it? Half-Life 2.
Yes.
Wow, you went right through those guys. Good on you. Oh,
are you kidding me?
Oh,
are
man.
you?
Oh, boy.
You said I could jump over them?
You gotta watch. Oh,
really? They come so close together that you jump and then.
I can't believe this.
Oh, okay. I'm.
You're handing the wand over to me.
Yep.
All right. Well, this is gonna be a short podcast. We've only been going 11 minutes.
Oh, we're gonna do Darksiders now.
We're gonna play Darksiders immediately after this.
Yeah.
We're gonna pause the recording while we load it in.
It'll be a two-parter.
Okay, we can have a little bit of intermission music. You want to do that? Or am I going to try and get somewhere with this game?
It's kind of silly for you to play it again for the sake of podcast.
That's true. I really like this game, though. Yeah, we can stop recording, take a little break, put a different game on the PlayStation, which will require loading the PlayStation. And hit record again on a different game.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we're back. We have now successfully loaded Darksiders onto the PlayStation 4. I got this game in a Humble Bundle. Did you know that?
Maybe?
I paid like $12 and I got a bunch of PlayStation games, which is super cool because they've only done that like twice on Humble Bundle. Dirt cheap, you get a bunch of games. And in fact, I think this game and the sequel, Darksiders 2, was probably the primary reason I wanted it, because I had heard these games were awesome. So, for those of you who don't know, this is it's a third-person character action game.
Hack and slash?
It's kind of hack and slash. There's button combinations, so there's like move combos that you can, and there's some platforming. So
that's an infant with a cold.
Oh yes, that's this.
Here.
It's a snorty baby.
Just hit X over and over again.
Is that how you play this game? You just hit X over and over? I guess it is hack and slash then, isn't it? Because isn't that what you do in hack and slashes? Yeah, so this isn't really a hack and slash because there's some puzzle solving and there's some platforming, and that falls outside the realm of just a hack and slash. I don't recall ever solving puzzles in Diablo. You?
No.
Yeah, see, so...
Hey, you're being attacked.
Holy moly, that thing is gonna murder me.
Grab O when it says to. I think that lets you grab it and stab it.
So this game, although I haven't played far enough to really... Oh, I see the bad guy.
Yeah, right bumper and direction helps you slide away from those guys so you can get behind him. Oh, what's that button again?
It's right trigger?
Okay. I had not tried yet.
Yeah, these guys are a pain to really kill.
You just gotta jump behind them and then slash.
Do not tell me you just have to do what?
Really?
Yeah, you heard me.
Recall earlier the game we were playing.
I don't know how to... I'm gonna die. He's gonna kill me. He's like a simple, easy bad guy.
So,
he's gonna kill me.
So, what you're telling me is that we were just playing the game you're good at, and now we're playing the game that
Oh,
I'm
they
okay at.
explode. I forgot that. Okay, so this game, yeah, it's got a moveset. It's fully 3D. You can jump and swash and buckle with your humongous, comically huge sword. A lot of people, from what I understand, liken this to Zelda because it's similar to Metroidvania in the vein that you can only go so far before you need an item or whatever, but it's more story driven than that because there's story beats. You know, there's a guy you have to talk to and a dude you have to go kill to get an item, so you can talk to a different guy and he's going to help you get to a certain place and fight a certain bad guy, and on and on and on. Story revolves around the one of the four horsemen, and there's only seriously, I'm trying to think, and this guy's attacking me. There's only 3 games, right? The third one just came out, Darksiders 3.
I know none of these things. I'm very late to the game of, no pun intended. I did not come into gaming as a child. I came as an adult.
Right. But I thought maybe you knew that there was a third one.
No.
So there's this one, and it is War. You're playing as War, the Horseman of War. And the second one, you're playing as the Horseman of Death. And in the third one, you're playing as Fury. Her name is Fury. I'm not sure what horseman she is. I think there's some fantasy novel ambiguity going on there. They're not strictly following what Holy Bible says, right? Clearly. But it's kind of cool. It's a cool story, you know. He gets cast out of his... He gets betrayed or framed, right?
Yes, he's been framed for destroying the human race, pretty much.
Yeah, you like at the beginning it's like modern day, but then you end up getting framed for the downfall of mankind. So you wake up after the apocalypse has already happened, and you have to go
clear your name.
You have to go clear your name. Yeah, so you end up allying with these bad dudes, and yeah, I haven't played it too far, so that's kind of mostly what I know of the story. But it's cool.
Yeah, we set it down months ago, so I don't even remember what we're supposed to be doing right now.
Yeah, I don't recall. I just figured to hop in here and kill these bad guys.
Well, we're hacking slashing through a graveyard right now.
Yeah, it's only the third part. I think it's like the third area of the game. There's like a hub world that you get to, and this is like the second part of that hub world. The first part was all introductory material. It's got RPG elements. That's where the Zelda thing is. So you kill bad guys, you get these different bits and bobs that charge up your weapons and allow you to do really cool special moves. You get different weapons that do different things. You get different items that do different things, just like in good old Zelda. And it's kind of RPG-ish because you can level up off of the off of the experience points you get off bad guys. And when you level up, you get more special abilities and on and on and on. It's very Zelda, actually, when it comes down to it.
Zelda with blood and gore.
Yeah, it's like Zelda with blood and gore. It's everything you want from a Zelda game. That you never got because you want blood and gore in your Zelda games. Right?
Yeah, I do think we should play more Gears of War because that's the game you can turn gore off in, right?
Yes, you can. Hey, I just found the location of a merchant guy who can sell me all kinds of stuff I can't afford.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can buy abilities. That's what it is. I think you can buy swords. You can upgrade your sword.
It's a real ugly looking dude.
Yeah, everyone in this game is ugly. Except for War, he's badass looking. He's got white hair and glowing eyes. And
giant arms that look too heavy for him.
Giant comical arms to wield his giant comical sword. Yeah, don't have much more to say about this game, except I like it. It's fun.
Yeah, we haven't gotten far. I doubt we're actually going to finish it. We've started a lot of games that we haven't finished.
Oh man, that's why this is the backlog. Because we talk about games. Eventually we'll get to games we've never played. Of course, you never played Symphony of the Night until the other day, so...
Nope, and I have no desire to play again.
And she doesn't like it. Verdict is in. Eleanor doesn't like Symphony of the Night, even though it's amazing.
They're just not the sort of games that I'm into. I'll play them, just to say that I played them, but the first game I ever played was Half-Life 2. Loved it, played it a bunch, and I played it with a trackpad, thank you very much.
I know, that's what crazy people do. Play first-person shooters with the trackpads. You're like, two-handing it.
And I got a good way into episode 1 or 2? Oh, there's 2 episodes after that, right?
Yeah, episode 3 is that mystical, this hidden ghostly thing in the future that that Valve keeps teasing us with, but never actually releases and probably never will.
Yeah, it's never coming. But
it's never coming.
I got a good way into episode 1, and I did not finish. But I want to. So
I've got we've got that on the orange box, don't we? On PS3.
I think so. I don't think the PS3 is even hooked up right now.
Well, the little red light is on, so I know there's power to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Last time I turned it on, it seemed so primitive that I was kind of trying to remember how it worked.
The PS3 is nice. It's got an interesting UI for its dashboard. I haven't played it in a long time. I bet you my thumbsticks are all gummy.
Well, the last time we played it, we were playing Little Big Planet.
Oh yeah, we played a lot of Little Big Planet, didn't we?
I ended up getting us through the last part of Little Big Planet 1 because it was so frustrating. One of the last things you do is go through the spinning wheel of death, and the poor little sap boy screams every single time he gets shocked.
Oh, he does. It was very sad.
Yeah, I ended up doing it just solo somehow. I don't know how.
I feel like that game's easier solo than it is with 2 people because the cameras are easier and you can concentrate on just one person instead of having another person grabbing your face and pulling you around. Yeah. It's one of those games where you can grab each other's faces.
I forgot that it doesn't go into split screen when you get too far apart. It drags you.
Right. Yeah, it gets real challenging with 2 people. Speaking of co-op games that get challenging with more than one person, someday over the rainbow, if we ever get any Nintendo equipment in this house, the Super Mario Bros. Games where it's co-op and you're all on one screen and you can like hit each other in the head and jump off each other's heads and smack each other around, but you still have to get through a Mario level, that would be super fun to play as a married couple.
Well, you remember a game that we played together that isn't actually a co-op game is Tale of Two Brothers? Is that what it's called?
It's not even a co-op game, but we cheated our way through that game. It's supposed to be a lot more challenging than it was when we played it.
We sat side by side and we each used a hand on the controller.
Yes, it was very cute and cheating.
It's not cheating.
It was cheating.
It would have been so much easier with just one person.
No way. That game's way harder with one person.
Really?
Yeah, because you have to split your brain and use each thumbstick independently.
Uh-huh.
Like, completely independently. Instead, all you do is think with 2 people. You just...
I don't remember that game being that challenging.
Well, exactly. That's exactly my point. Anyway, we digress. Yeah, so Darksiders. I give it a 5.3 out of 28.
What?
That's not a very good score. I give it a 5.3 out of 5.4.
You're just making these things up now.
Of course I am. That's what PewDiePie does. Are we rating games?
I give it 3 cheeseburgers.
3 cheeseburgers. That's a pretty good score. I love cheeseburgers.
Yeah, we keep intending to talk about the games we're actually playing, and then we talk about every other game we've ever played.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, we came into this intending to talk about this game. We came into Symphony of the Night intending to talk about Symphony of the Night, and ended up talking about this.
Well, yes, that's because we ran out of things. Symphony of the Night is just fantastic and amazing. There's only so many things you can say in its favor before you run out of good things to say.
Boring and loses your interest quickly.
Except you're forgetting one critical thing.
It's amazing. If you like games with story and stuff to do more than just, kill the same bad guys over and over.
What is a man?
And over again.
A miserable little pile of secrets.
And then you throw a goblet.
That's right.
For people who aren't going to get that, that's the thing that Dracula says right at the beginning. And it's kind of dumb.
It's a
the
really
voice
famous
acting
line.
is so bad.
Yeah, it's a really famous line because it's so bad. And I guess... So, Symphony of the Night came out recently on PlayStation. I forget what it was called. It's in combination with another game, and they gave it a name. I can't remember. And everyone was excited until they got in there and realized that they changed the voice acting, and that line isn't in there. And people were disappointed because it's so hammy and bad. And everybody knows that line. It's famous, And then it was missing. Isn't that kind of a discredit to its legacy?
I suppose, but...
I think it is.
Creators are well within their rights to improve games as they see fit.
Improve with giant air quotes. You can't improve on a line like that.
I have a lot of sympathy for people in the gaming community who get mad at Anita Sarkeesian and other Gamergate twats who just get up in arms about, trying to make games more inclusive and changing things. But I do occasionally have to roll my eyes a little bit at people trying to be such purists about their weird old games being really campy and bad.
Well, it's just like an old movie. It's just like making Han Solo shoot second.
No, it's like making Lando pansexual robot.
That's true.
Shagger.
That's Shagger.
Trying to think of more polite terms here.
Yeah, that was pretty lame. That was a pretty dumb thing to do to that character. I mean, they changed him from a ladies' man to a
robots man?
Robots man.
A feminist robots man?
Yeah, it was pretty weird. I don't know why they did that. It definitely put a sour taste in my mouth as far as that character. Hey, look, I found a little...
No, I killed him down there.
Oh, you killed the bad guy down
there? That's the bad guy I was killing earlier.
Oh, never mind. I did not find a little... Okay, well, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good for an episode. We got 2 games.
Yeah, are we going to actually find our way out of here and know what we're supposed to be doing?
Oh, probably. I'm just playing around because we're doing a podcast, and if I do anything interesting, I'll probably stop talking to us so I can listen to the story beats.
That's true. Well, you should log out of this game, see what other randomness we have on this.
You want me to talk about it?
Well, I was just thinking, we've got a lot of things on the PS4 we haven't played in a while.
Oh, goodness. Did I delete Darksiders 2? I think I might have.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't see it. That's kind of lame sauce. Why would I do such a thing?
I know.
Library. Well, I know why, because I've got so many games, and I can't, my poor 1 terabyte hard drive will not hold them all. And so, I want to keep getting games. Unless, let's see.
I still want to get the Fall 2, is that what it's called, or did they change the name?
The Fall 2?
Yeah.
I feel like it was called The Fall 2. But it also had a different tagline, like a separate subtext.
So, to be clear, I will play side-scroller games. As said previously, I enjoyed Trine, and also The Fall.
Yeah, I deleted Darksiders too. Shame on me. Well, that's what happens when you get other games you want to play that are huge.
Well, we're playing number 1 right now, so.
That's true. Yeah, I know why I deleted it, because I wanted to check out Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. And that sucker was almost 100 gigabytes.
Oh yeah, we started it and it wouldn't let us get any further, and then we forgot to come back to it.
Yeah, now it's all completely downloaded. Huh. And
fire it up.
From what I understand, no, I don't want to start that right now. I think we should tie the episode up. It's 30 minutes in.
Okay.
From what I understand, though, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered is loaded with microtransactions. Little sneaky, obnoxious ways to attempt to get your money. That's one of the things that people complain about, and I'll completely agree. What's the point in remastering an old game everyone loves if you're just gonna riddle it with annoying, hey, pay us for this thing, and poke at you over and over like an annoying 4-year-old who wants your attention?
Well, that's why people like Gearbox. They remastered Borderlands 1 and they brought you golden keys, but they're not asking you to constantly pay for things.
It's true. I haven't even seen them offer to sell them to us in that game.
No, Randy Pitchford's constantly posting links.
Oh yeah, and I agree with someone I heard talking that it's a little weird how gleeful he is about those keys, though. He's so excited to get him in the first game. I'm sure it was his baby. He just loves getting on social media and tweeting those things out.
I followed him, but I haven't seen a whole lot from him. I think my Twitter's been taken over by other stuff.
Yeah. Things can get buried if you have too much going on in there. Alright, well, we can tie it up there. Those are our 2 games. Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. I give it a 2 thumbs up. Eleanor gives it a 2 thumbs down, because you're glaring at me. Darksiders 1. I give it a 1
I gave it 3 cheeseburgers.
1 3/4 thumbs up. And you gave it 3 cheeseburgers. Okay, I think we're done.
Yep.
All right, thanks for listening, everyone. Make
Bye.
sure and go to our Twitter. It's at Hinterlandsfeed. Email us at thehinterlandsmedia@gmail.com. Go to the website, www.hinterlandsmedia.com. That's just the podcast that you're listening to now. But if you want to see it in action, go there instead of using your podcatcher.
Also, if you like pictures of cats, we do occasionally post pictures of Handsome Jack.
The cat, Handsome
Yes.
Jack. Although you'll have to find him on her Twitter.
No.
No?
No, I posted it. Oh, you're right. Well, I intend to post it on Hinterlands.
Okay. So eventually there will be a picture of the cat on there.
Yes.
Okay, thanks everyone. Bye.
Yeah, bye.